Hey, what's going on, guys? Looking for Mighty Reptiles here with my dad.
Hey guys, how are you?
And it's been a while since you've actually been on like footage.
Yeah, I've been in the auctions. That's about it. Sorry about that. Been a little busy.
But today we're bringing you guys the auction list for the auction today.
Right.
We do have 6 snakes this time around, and I do believe we may have a gecko.
Okay.
So is it just one of these snakes that's gonna have the reserve? Just that one?
Yeah, just
Okay.
one.
So we are gonna have a reserve snake in this auction, but you guys probably already know what that one is. If you guys have been at the auctions, we've told you guys who the kind of big one for this time is gonna be around, and it's an adult girl with a recessive. So people were excited. So starting off, we have our very first snake, and this comes from Trig Reptiles. It is a male special, so if you're liking getting into the blue-eyed leucistic stuff, special is in that complex.
Right.
However, rather than going towards like a completely white with blue-eyed snakes, you're looking towards something with a slight pattern to it, but it's kind of pink. It's really cool.
Let's see, that's Karma's. What else?
I think Karma's Lesser Phantom, but it's
Okay.
I know it makes Invisibles for sure.
Invisibles, that's what I was
Yeah.
looking for, yeah.
And
It's a little cream colored, little on the yellow side.
Yeah, it's kind of got like a alien heads if they were like ghost flame.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah.
All right, and you want to take the next one?
Okay, we got a pastel leopard girl. Now this one, where did we get this one from? Originally. This is she's a little bigger. She's got some size to her.
Yeah, we've had her since she was 150 grams, so it's a really hard one to remember.
Right.
We've had her for about a year and a half, and she actually wasn't on our for sale list. It's just one that I just kind of decided, you know what, maybe we don't keep her. Like, maybe she's not an exact fit.
Yeah, process of elimination. Not that we couldn't do wonderful things with her, but there's some others that are on the list ahead of her.
Yeah.
So she's got some size. Like I said, she's 640. So.
Yeah, and our plan for her was actually to put her to the banana jigsaw male, banana Mojave pinstripe.
Right.
Just so we can get 5 genes clashing together, and with banana that would just look amazing. But since we're gonna start focusing on more recessives like clown and pied, we're gonna be selling a lot of our females that don't have any recessives.
Yeah.
And that brings us to our next snake, which is the front runner, which you guys have all been waiting for, which is the pastel inchy het pied. This is the one that's going towards charity. There's actually going to be 2 snakes towards charity today, but she's 1,500 grams. And she is just beautiful, and she has been eating live, and I believe on her card she also took frozen for John.
With
but
John, yeah.
but I will confirm that in the auction if anybody wants to know with these 2 snakes if they took frozen or not. I need to go actually ask him.
Yeah, so everyone knows the story here. John's our buddy from Pythons R Us for charity. That's the same Jeffers Foundation. So we like to try to get the best price possible for these for the charity. This one will have a reserve. It won't be a big reserve, but there will be a reserve on this girl. Did you say how big she is?
Yeah, 1,500 grams.
1,500. So she's breeding size.
Ready to go.
Yeah.
And there's the next one for you.
We have a double het male, which is pretty nice. He's double het albino
Pied.
and pied. And I can barely see the card. That's why I'm squinting.
He's 518 grams. We got him from our buddy Romero's Reptiles. He unfortunately had to downsize his collection really fast, and we ended up taking in a whole bunch of snakes. And this was one of the guys that we took. But we
yeah, in addition to ones that we'd sold him.
Yeah. So this one here is just we already sold out that project for ourselves, so we don't even have females for him anymore.
Right.
So yeah. Now moving on to our next one, we have a female Mojave, and she was actually in last year's auctions, but the person originally asked for a delay of payment and then just didn't pay, and then it was winter.
Yeah.
So she is coming in at 315 grams, and she has a crazy feeding response. Like, as soon as you open the tub, it's just, where's the rat? Like, I know you're hiding him from me.
Yeah, she's a good girl.
And that brings us to our very last snake. This is the other one for the charity. And this is a female adult lavender albino spider. And she is proven. She was actually if you had purchased one of the bumblebee double het dreamsicles, this is the mom. She's from Garrick de Meyer originally. She does have a little bit of wobble, but it doesn't affect her feeding. She's had
obviously not her breeding.
Oh yeah, no, she breeds just fine.
Yeah, so yeah, she's how big was she?
We weren't able to get a scale on her or a picture because last night she shed and pooped and rolled in it. So she's gonna be in a soak, and we're gonna get her all cleaned off for you guys. So for one, we can hold her in the auction.
Yeah.
And then for two, so we can get you guys a decent picture so you guys can see her in the auction. So that one will have to wait. But that is all 6 for the leopard gecko. I'm believing we had the female midnight blizzard, and I believe this time around we're gonna have our male. And he's even darker and prettier. So yeah, and an adult.
Cool.
So yeah, without further ado, guys, the auction's going to be at 6:15. YouTube doesn't let me schedule for a 15. It only lets me do 6 or 6:30. So you're gonna see the announcement for 6, but I'm gonna leave in the title that it's at 6:15. So hopefully that all works out, and we hope to see you guys there. See ya.